Okay, milkshake or cold coffee?
Milkshake. I don't like coffee.
If you could download two, three items every time, what would they be?
Knowledge and creativity.
First thing that you would do if you woke up as a penguin.
Definitely jump in the pool water.
So, what is the funniest dream that you ever had?
I was in a classroom and everybody was making cat sounds. So my teacher told me to stand up and answer a question. And when I was speaking, I just started making cat sounds. And it was so weird. So when I woke up, I was like, thank God it was not me.
So, hello everyone, and welcome back to another thrilling episode of Star Author Podcast brought to you by Bookalooza, where young imagination become published authors. Today, we are diving into mysterious town of Everwood with a young detective in disguise, the incredible talented Anya Tiwari, a sixth grade author who have woven suspense, create your surprises and secrets in her debut mystery novel, Silent Secret. So, without wasting time, let's get started. Okay? Are you ready, Anya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so tell us about your book writing experience on Bookalooza.
I absolutely loved it. And I loved how there were so many options for book covers, stickers. It was absolutely amazing.
Okay, that's very good to hear it. And what inspired you to write a mystery like Silent Secrets?
Actually, I'm a very big fan of horror movies, mystery movies. So I thought, why not put it like in my own book, like mysterious, dramatic, suspense. So that inspired me to write this book.
Okay, very interesting. And like Anya, how did you come up with the town name Everwood?
I was thinking of a town name like dramatic and interesting. So the first thing that came in my mind were evergreen forests. So I thought, why not change that green with wood and turn it into a town name? So it's like interesting to read about.
Okay, that is a pretty interesting thought that you gave on evergreen forest to woods. Okay, so if you were invisible for a day, what's the first thing that you would do?
I definitely speak into my favorite series behind the scenes to just see like what happens behind the scenes.
Okay, and which is your favorite series that you want to go behind the scene?
I absolutely love Stranger Things and I'm really waiting for the season 5. So yeah.
Okay, so you are into fictional movies, action movies, suspense movies. Okay, so what would you name a pet potato?
I will name it chip because I love potato baked chips, so why not?
Okay, that's interesting. And Anya, if books could talk, what would they say to you?
They'd say stop leaving me unfinished and moving on to the next book.
Okay. They will be pretty jealous. You are not finishing them and then you are picking up the next book, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So would you rather wear socks on your hands or gloves on your feet for a week?
I would wear socks on my hands, so whenever somebody asks me, I will say them that I was in a sock puppet show.
Okay, okay. Pretty intelligent answer that you gave. And why did you choose a male man to discover the body?
I really wanted it to be dramatic, suspensive, interesting. So I thought, why not put a mailman in there and to discover the body.
Okay, so the drama and the suspense is going all down through your veins. I can see that. So, How did you plan the plot twist in your story?
I watched a horror movie, Veronica. It is my favorite horror movie. It had a lot of plot twists. So I thought, why not put a little plot twist in my story, in my book too, so that it's interesting.
Okay, for a sixth grader to think in such a way, inspired by a movie, it's a very commendable thing, Anya. So, did you ever change the ending while writing, or it was done in one go?
Yes, absolutely. First, then, as the second of all, when I put started getting the characters, the first ending did not match well at all. So I decided to go with another ending.
Okay. So, was it a tough or challenging part for the ending, or you were able to make it out easily?
It was not that tough when I got the characters, so it was kind of easy.
Okay. Okay. So, would you eat a pizza with chocolate sauce just for fun?
Absolutely no. I will only eat it if I lost a bet or it was a dare.
Okay. So, वैसे, do you like pizza?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay. So, next question is pretty interesting. Like, if you had to swap lives with cartoon character, who would it be?
Doraemon, because I would love to check out his gadgets.
Okay. That pocket that he carries.
Yeah.
I wished I could have done that. I also loved Doraemon in my childhood. So, have you ever tried dancing like no one is watching and then there is someone?
Yes. And when they came in, I just kept dancing. I did not even care.
Okay. So, you must be a dancer. You
Yeah.
must have performed many. Okay, that's great. So, recently, have you given any performance or any dance that you have prepared?
In 2024, when I was in fifth, I have.
Okay, that's pretty great. So, we have a hidden dancer also in you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you had to name a planet, who would you call it?
I will call it Luminia because, like, luminous light. So I would like it as a planet.
Okay. And if your shoes could talk, what gossip would they spill?
They would say that they know all my secrets and they were secretly judging them.
Okay. And if you could only say one word for a whole day, what word would it be?
I will definitely say interesting because I can say it in different tones. So to answer the question,
Okay. So let's give it a try then. What is your name?
interesting,
What did you had for lunch today?
something interesting,
And what? Where are you going right now?
somewhere interesting.
Okay, that's pretty great. You can use interesting in all the answers. I can see that. So, do you plan on writing a sequel of this book?
I may or may not, but I'll see.
Okay, no problem. You should take your time, and we are eagerly waiting for a sequel. And if I may ask you, how long did it take for you to complete your book?
Uh, 3 4 days because it I only wrote 10 chapters and they were only of one page. Then I wrote corrected description and yeah, so it was not that long, but it was fun.
Okay, so you made the story instantly, or you had this plot in your mind long back?
I had this plot in my mind a long time ago, not
Okay,
instantly.
okay, that's great. So, Anya, do you have any messages for our viewers?
I would say that if you believe in yourself, you can do anything.
Okay, very insightful message that you gave. So let's switch on to next round, which is a fire round. Okay, and you have to be as quick as possible and one word answers only, right? So let's begin.
Sure.
Okay, milkshake or cold coffee?
Milkshake. I don't like coffee.
Burger or pizza?
Pizza.
Okay, pizza toppings that you will ban.
Pineapple.
Indeed, it is. It should be banned. And if you could download two, three items every time, what would they be?
Knowledge and creativity.
Okay. And superpower, flying or turning into a cat.
Flying.
Flying. Okay. And where would you go?
I could go anywhere I want. I could go to my dream country or
Okay, okay. So weirdest sound you can make.
I can make a sound of a crow. It's very weird, so I can't make it right now.
No, you can give it a try, no problem.
Um, it's very weird though.
Just hide your face like this and then you can make it.
Okay. Oh, oh!
That
Very
is the exact mimic. So, first thing that you would do if you woke up as a penguin.
definitely jump in the pool water.
Okay. Would you rather be chased by zombies or your angry teacher?
Angry teacher, so I don't get eaten alive.
Okay. So, you are more scared of your angry teacher rather than zombies.
No, no, I'm scared of zombies more than my angry teacher.
Okay. So, ever laughed at a wrong time?
Yes.
Yes. And
Yeah.
can you tell us when?
I was in school and I was sitting with my best friend, and nobody was laughing. It was a serious time. There was no noise, and I don't know what happened. Me and my best friend just started laughing for no reason.
Okay, it happens. So, what is the funniest dream that you ever had?
I was in a classroom and everybody was making cat sounds. So my teacher told me to stand up and answer a question. And when I was speaking, I just started making cat sounds. And it was so weird. So when I woke up, I was like, thank God it was a dream.
Okay. And if you were a cookie, which one would you be?
A choco chip. Okay, I love them.
Which one?
Choco chip.
Okay. And can you say silent secret five times and very fast?
Let me try. Silent secret, silent secret, silent secret, silent secret, silent secrets.
Okay, perfect. So, Anya, if you had to wear one color for whole year, which color would it be?
Black.
Black. Black is my color, right?
Uh, it goes with every single thing.
Yeah. It is a very generic color. It goes with everything. True. So, funniest thing that you have ever Googled?
Can dogs ride a bicycle?
Okay. And what answer did you get in return?
It said no. How could they even write that?
Exactly. So, let me ask you about your favorite movie.
It was Tiger Zinda Hai.
Okay, pretty interesting. And favorite actor?
Salman Khan.
It was
And Alia Bhatt. And Alia Bhatt.
an Alia Bhatt. Okay. So, Anya, it's
Yeah.
time to wrap up the episode now. And huge thanks to you for joining us and taking us through a shadowy corner of Everwood and a sparkling colors of her imagination. And I really had a very good conversation with you today. So, guys, do check out the book available on our bookstore, and the link of the book is given in the description box below. So, to all our young writers listening, remember that your words have power, and your ideas have wings, and your stories are waiting to be told. So, until next time, keep writing, keep dreaming, and keep believing your awesome self. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.